Biggity bong, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Freak Shop. With me, the fat lad, Neil Pickup. We're here in England. And for the second night, I'm going to attempt to do some pull-ups here at the Freak Shop. Did some last night, put them up on Facebook and also on Instagram, and got quite a bit of feedback. Just basically heading into Christmas 2022. I want to do a bit more movement, a bit more frequency, just getting out and doing something. So tonight, as soon as I finish work, I smashed out a couple of press-ups. Quite disappointing, but pretty much where I thought I'd be. It's been a while since I've done press-ups. Went and had my haircut. And now it's time for the second night of pull-ups. So I'm going to do what I did last night. Basically, I'll do a few sort of really solid range pull-ups just to get a bit of blood in. I'll probably do that over on the other bar. And then I'll come over and try some arm wrestling pull-ups on here. This is what we call the bastard bars. A lot of arm wrestlers will use a very similar setup to this, whether it's bars or a H girder or boards, wood, whatever it may be. The idea being that you basically take hold of the bar, you pull yourself up on line with the bar itself, and then tiny little walks like this, just down the bar, keeping small movements, and the idea being that it blows up your hand and wrist. And I always found that, well, really effective. I think it works well for arm wrestling. So I'm going to go and bang out a couple of full ranges, give that a shot, and then I'll come over, jump up on here, and I'm going to go for, well, just failure. Again, just as many as I can do. I think last night I did about 20, 24, 25, maybe slightly more, but not much. I would like to think that as I up the frequency of these things, I'm going to get more. I'm going to do more. We'll see. I think they're a great exercise for general fitness. If you're doing these, if you're doing press-ups, you're probably just going to get stronger, fitter, feel better about yourself. So I'm going to try to do them pretty much on a daily basis and see how we go. Although I did do them last night and I'm sore. Second night, we'll see how we go on. I'd like to think I could get 20 again. But we'll find out, won't we? Do a couple of better range warm-ups, and then we'll come back on and I'll go for it with these. So let's have a look. I'm going to get into a sort of reverse curl with these and just see how we go. Some decent range just to get a bit of blood in. Right down, right up, right down, hang, right up. Give that a minute. Couple of them. And then, yeah. Give it a second and I'll have a go here on the bar. To be fair though, still feeling a little bit cold. So I might just have one more little warm-up set. Only sort of did 2 or 3 pulls. I might go a little bit quicker. Just punch out a couple of warm-ups, maybe not quite as long, but just get a bit more range in there, and a bit more speed in there and explosivity. And then come back and have a go at these. I think it's important to have a bit of blood in there if I'm going to try and go for fairly, just to see how we go on. So I'll punch a couple of these out again and see how we go, and go from there. Don't think it's going to make much difference. In fact, it'll probably improve what I do. So, yeah, that's a bit better. Get a bit of blood in. Yeah, warming up a little bit now. So I'll give it a second, a minute or so, and then I will have a go at these to failure. As I say, I'd like to get, fuck me, my wrist is sore a bit there. Yeah, definitely feeling them from last night, but I'd like to think I can get another 20. Obviously they're arm wrestling pull-ups, so they're sort of half range exercise, half to 3/4 range, eyes up to the level of the bar. So it's like sort of from there down to about there, up again. That's the kind of range I'm going to be using. And obviously, as you can see there, it's wider apart. That's the distance of the bars there. It's just a little wider apart. Yeah, try and keep tension on at all times. Here we go. Let's do this thing. Lot of fluffers. Come on, fat lad. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. About 25 again. Oh, so sore from last night. Dropped a couple of reps, I think. Really feeling my shoulders and my back. Give them another pop in a minute. Boom. So, get a bit out of breath actually after that, but 25. It's not too bad. It's not great. I know I can improve on that a great deal heading into Christmas if I start doing these regularly. I'm probably going to do just one more set because my wrist is not great at all. And one thing I am concerned about is flaring that up and pushing myself back further than I am. But I'm probably going to do, maybe get my breath back a second, and then I'm going to try and do some wider grip arm wrestling style pull-ups, but with a much wider grip. See how they go, and we'll give it a shot. Again, I would imagine after that now I'm quite a bit weaker after the arm wrestling pull-ups there, but I'll try. A good target would be something like 10 of them, I would have thought, a little bit wider. Did them last night, and I think I got 14. Well, I am a lot sorer tonight, and the old wrist is giving me some grievous bodily harm. But I'll give my pop. Got my breath back a little bit there. So I'll try and give these a shot. As I say, these are wider. The first ones I did just over there, these are much wider grip. Tax is totally different area, but it is a little bit heavier on my wrist, to be fair. I'll give them a crack. Yeah. Oh. Oh. That was good, only 10. Bit of a release pain there, not gonna lie. Shit. Only 10 of those. As I say, I was feeling them a little bit after last night, but I think the main thing is to just up some frequency. Heading into Christmas, try and get a bit fitter, lose a little bit of the flobber, and get some shape back. If you want to jump along in this with me, let's see what we can do through November. Have a good evening, guys. Hope you're all well.